After installing and using more than 2000 LLMs locally over the course of last 2 years, I can tell you one thing for sure, that the future is small search and drag focused models, because we cannot update models data dynamically. So we need to connect these models to external APIs through MCP servers and to our own data with RAG. In this video, I am going to show you how to install and connect this new Jan model with MCP server using LM Studio. You can use the same steps in any other local app like Jan app, Open Web UI and various others. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel as that helps a lot. So what exactly is this new Jan model? We have been covering these Jan models for quite some time and they have been evolving quite good. This new model delivers 91% simple QA accuracy and is built for agentic RAG, agentic tooling, and everything to do with MCP servers. The primary focus of this model seems to be problem solving with reasoning by using agents. So let's try to get it installed locally with the help of LM Studio and we will see how it goes. I have covered LM Studio a lot on the channel. Installation is fairly simple for your operating system, whether it is Windows, Linux, Mac or whatever. Just go to their website, which is lmstudio.ai, click on the software. As you can see that I am using Ubuntu system here, so it is showing me download for Linux. This is my Ubuntu system and I am using one GPU card, NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM, courtesy massed compute. If you're looking to rent a GPU on very affordable prices, you can find the link to their website in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for range of GPUs. So I already have downloaded this Linux version and then all I need to do is to just go to my local system and then run that executable, which I believe is in app image format. So as soon as you run it, it is going to fire up this LM Studio on your local system. So this is LM Studio which I am using at the moment. Now, in order to download this Jan model, on the left hand side, just click on this discover icon or magnifying glass. Just go to there at the top and you see that there are a lot of Jan models which we have covered already on the channel, but we are interested in this 4 billion one and I'll be talking a bit more about its architecture later in the video. But for now, let's get cracking with the installation. Go with the Jan HQ one. I think this is the official launch and GGUF one. So just click on download on the bottom right. The size is 2.50 gig. It is downloading. The download is quite quick. While that happens, let me also introduce you to the sponsors of the video, who are Igent. Igent is the world's first multi-agent workforce desktop application, empowering you to build, manage and deploy a custom AI workforce that can turn your most complex workflows into automated tasks. And meanwhile, you can see that the download is complete. You can click on load model on the bottom right here and it is going to load the model in your chat window. You can also check out where exactly it loaded. So you just click on reveal in file explorer. This is where your model is present locally. So I'm just going to close this pop-up window. Now this is where you can chat with the model if you like. So for example, you can just start chatting with it that hello, hello, or your whatever. We will check the model later. It's a reasoning model, as I said, and behind the scene it is using Qwen 3 and you see it is telling me that I am Qwen 3. Okay, interesting. So it's been fine-tuned on Qwen 3 with a lot of data and I will be talking a bit more about it later down the road. Now let me show you how you can configure the MCP server. So you see on the right hand side there are few tabs. So just click on program tab here. Once you click here, click on install just below it and then click on edit mcp.json. So as soon as you click on it, you see that it gives you a warning. Now what exactly is MCP? MCP in very simple words is a model context protocol. And if you go to my channel and these are the Jan servers. So if you just search with MCP tutorial, I have done a very easy to understand tutorial on MCP or model context protocol. I even tell you how to create your own MCP server in a very simple way. So just search it out. You should be able to get up and running with an MCP server in no time. Now, in very simple words, what MCP is, MCP simply allows you to connect your LLM with external APIs, external API endpoints in a very easy way. All you need to do is to just put in some of the configuration and you're all good to go. Now, be careful, as you saw the warning there, MCP server can run any arbitrary code on your system. And I have also done some videos on safety and security of MCP, so make sure you are aware of it. Now here you can see what I'm going to do. I'm just enabling the web search. For web search, you can use Tavily, you can use Google search, or you can use Serper, and there are various other tools which you can do the web search. So you see, initially when you edit this mcp.json, it looks like this. Now you just paste it here, and this is sort of a de facto standard these days. People use it with Claude Code, Cursor, this JSON format to give their MCP servers. And as it is an dictionary of JSON, as you can see, you can have as many MCP servers as you like, separated by comma. So just put comma here, create another MCP server, and you should be good to go. But for now, we are just going to go with the Serper. And if you don't know what Serper is, Serper also allows you a Google search API. Just sign up and you get this 2500 free queries for free. But there is a lot of throttling I have seen. Even in this one, I have seen that they throttle you a lot for some weird reason. Anyway, so all you need to do is to sign up there, grab your API key, and then put your API key here. Make sure to save this file. This file is open here. So I'm going to save this file, and then I'll just click on this X to close it. So I have saved my MCP file. Now on the right hand side, just toggle your MCP server on, and you can see that you can do Google search, image search, video search, and a lot of other searches with the help of this MCP server. So you see, you don't have to configure any search. All you have done, you have put in a hosted MCP server config, you have given it API key, and then you can simply start using it in your chat. Like what is the share price for maybe JP Morgan Chase, or whatever you want to do, it is going to tell you about that. So you see, I already have used a lot of queries, so it is throttling me here, but you have got the idea that how to use this once you sort of allow it here. Now, one thing you need to make sure that whatever model you are using, if you click here, that should support tool call. So once you click here, you see this icon, this tells you that this model has been trained for tool use. So that is one of the prerequisite. If a model doesn't support tool use, you cannot use it with your MCP servers. So that is the main thing. Okay, so I have regenerated my key and I have set it again. Let me toggle this on, and also make sure that you see in the chat console, just click here and make sure MCP server is toggled on. And by the way, you can also use RAG and stuff, where in the RAG you will provide your own documents. Now you can just talk with it like what is the share price for JP Morgan Chase. And if you still get that error, I will show you another trick to get it across. But you see that it is now working, it is thinking, and it is asking me, it wants to call this Google search. I'll say proceed, and you can always allow it to. There you go. So you see it is doing Google search. It is asking me, it wants to go to CNBC's website. I will just click here. You see model is doing web scraping and it is getting the data. And I'll just say, okay, just always allow it, proceed. Now it is not going to ask me anything. And as the model is loaded onto the GPU fully, let me show you the VRAM consumption. It's a quantized model, just using over 7 gig of VRAM. Okay, so now you know how to do the web search with it. Now, if you're still getting error in some cases, on the left hand side, go to my models, and then this is your model. Click on this cog icon of settings. Make sure your context length is either set to 16K or around that. I normally set it to 16K for my tool use, and mostly it works. But if you are still getting the error, just try increasing it to maybe 32K. But of course, the more you will increase, the more it is going to consume your VRAM, because context length is simply means that at any given point in time, this is the amount of data which model can look at in one go. Okay, so you see for 16K it works fine. Okay, so now our model is good. Now you know how to integrate MCP server, and as I said, you can just integrate any MCP server with it. And now let me show you how you can do the RAG with it. So for RAG, just either toggle it on from here on the right hand side, or you can even toggle it on from here. So I already have toggled it on. As you can see, I'm just going to toggle the web searcher MCP off for now. Now, for example, I want to ask the model who is Fahad Mirza. I'm also going to toggle the RAG off. You see how easy it is to toggle it off. So model is thinking, it is going step by step. So you see it was not able to find any Fahad Mirza. It is just going in circles. It doesn't correspond to any widely recognized public figure. Okay, what a shame. Let's give this model a context. So I'm going to first enable RAG. I'll just click here. RAG is enabled. Now let me give it this PDF file which contains information about me. So let's select it, upload file, and where is my PDF? This is my PDF file, and behind the scene it does all of the vectorization, embedding, and everything. And now let's ask it who is Fahad Mirza. There you go. So let's wait. There you go. You see, now it is talking about a focused YouTube creator based in Sydney, Australia, and all that stuff. So this is how you give the RAG. And similarly, of course, if you give it this MCP server, it is also going to do a web search and maybe give you a bit more information after scouring through the internet. Like maybe it will check the LinkedIn profile, it will go to other websites. I have my own blog, maybe it will go there and check out who exactly is Fahad Mirza. So you see it is talking a bit more about myself. And it says no, it just checked that one. That's fine. I mean, it didn't fall back there, which you can also enable. So a lot of stuff you can do. You can use sandboxing and stuff. Now, just a very quick word on benchmarking information. I'm not sure how correct that is. I'm not really much fussy about the benchmarks, to be honest. So I'm not going to go into the benchmarking information of it, but what I can tell you that it is based on Qwen 3's 4 billion thinking model, which in my opinion is one of the best, if not the best, thinking model in small size. And you can check it out on the channel if you like. That's it. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. That helps a lot. Thank you for all the support.